Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Tanaka will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, H?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
So here's Joe Mauer. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, it's been real interesting. They lost, then they won, then they lost. What do you think's going to happen today? Yeah, they're going to win. That way they split the series. At least that's what they're hoping they're going to do.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground near home. That winds up foul. One out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael.
In now, Michael Lee. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Santana is there for it. And that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Derek Lowry gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead. But comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away, because this little lead can dwindle quick.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping into the box, Cole Calhoun. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he's back standing. From the stretch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Runner at first is Ellsbury with nobody out. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
Now a throw over. Runner back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Oh, Matt, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Now batting, number 99. He currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at second here with one man out. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Standing in, Bill Blanchard comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Oh and 1, here it comes. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Trout coming on. And that's the third out. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, number 3, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
At the plate, Gary Cox comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bouncer. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Into the box now, David Lee. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-2 delivery. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Well, that was a pretty play by the shortstop. Some people think it's a hot dog play, but that's the best way to jump and get rid of the ball. He just wasn't able to get it there in time before the batter got there.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at ball one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Fouled back. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Hard hit toward the hole. Oh, a diving stop by Santana. It's late. He's safe.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Number 70.
Digging in, number 70, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Bases loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to double him up. It's got to be like smashed at somebody on the base to turn it over with him. Contact is important here.
Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball to end up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box now, Joe Mauer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 now to Mauer. This ball will be chopped foul. One and one. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 4th home run for him on the season, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead. A majestic home run, and we'll look at it again with show track. The velocity off the bat came in at 117 miles an hour, so that's one of the hardest hit home runs you'll see all year long. Amazing stuff. In now, Mike Trout. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box, Michael Lee, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Trout is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
Standing in now, number 3, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis giving chase. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow. The grand slam home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Astros 6 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Carlos Santana now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready on 1-2. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that could catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Markakis is retired, 2 down now. Here's Brian Dozier now. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Cox. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gary Cox.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop.
Striding in once again, David Lee. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman Brandon Belt.
Ready for another chance. Brandon Belt. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-0. Digging in, Michael Saunders.
Leading off for the
and he
Yankees.
Really thrives in the
Left
batter's
fielder,
box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Saunders.
Into the windup and the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
The 2-1 on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Kozart.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozart. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Now a swing, and he pops him up. right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. In there, 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
One strike home now to Ellsbury. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runners on first with one down. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Runner at first here, one man out. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with two strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's stolen base number 4 on the year. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 70.
Digging in to try it again. Number 70 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes ball one. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The catcher, number 13, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike one.
Well, he's throwing poorly in this game. One of the reasons why is the first pitch strike. He's less than 60% to hitters throwing a strike on first pitch in this game, and you just can't survive that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ball one. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Right over the middle, knee high. And the pitch on 2-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Digging in once again, Michael Lee. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, I'm excited to see the data on that base hit because it was screaming off the bat. And ShowTrack tells us that the ball came off the bat at 117 miles an hour. One of the more impressive numbers you'll ever see.
Shreve answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, number 3. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
7 runs, an equal number of hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The run scores from second, make it 9-0. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Cox. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Little dribbler down the line. He's got to hurry, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Astros lead it 9-0. Digging in for his second at bat, number 99. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, number 99.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in now, Bill Blanchard, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cox has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Astros 9 and the Yankees 1. Ready for another shot now. David Lee, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Lee.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One and one, here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ellsbury on the move. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
So stepping in, Brandon Belt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Now the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So coming to the plate, number 70, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Joe Mauer.
At the plate, Joe Mauer. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Grounded weakly to the right side. Gonna be a tough play, And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Well, pitching is all about offsetting the hitter. They try to go fastball up, off-speed pitch down, except the batter did a nice job of recognizing the off-speed pitch and getting it for a base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-0 count and the pitch. And that's over. 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Astros leave them loaded, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The shortstop, Brian Dozier.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Skied into very shallow right. Lee on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Digging in now, Michael Saunders. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cox is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Zach Cozart.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ground ball left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now this is bobbled in left.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ellsbury waiting on the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here he comes on 2-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
From the belt, the pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
From the stretch. That misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They trail big. It's 9-1. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lee. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fouled back.
Oh, right there, sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles.
3.
I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
In now, number 3, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. fouled straight back. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, left fielder.
Hey, that's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Into the box, Gary Cox. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. After it is Ellsbury. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Digging in once again, number 99. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cox is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Bill Blanchard.
Ready once again, Bill Blanchard. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Three and 0 now. On deck, Carlos Santana. 1 out, nobody on. That's on the outer edge. 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there. 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Ready with the 1-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Cox comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Striding in once again, Nick Markakis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. And a neck high fastball that time. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. Fernando Salas enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Fernando Salas.
Ready for another shot now. David Lee. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Lee.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here's the pitch. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deal on 2-2. 3-2 now. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. The next 3-2. Grounded back up the middle. Dozier ranging to his right. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
First offering on its way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single hard hit. That's his 2nd hit of the game. Now he's been hitting in the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is a start of good things for him ahead.
Into the box now, number 70, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So here's Joe Mauer. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Astros leave 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier. They'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Brian Dozier.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
1-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1 out, nobody on. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see right there that these guys rank 2nd in the AL in that category. In now, Zach Cozart. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
The windup and the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail big. It's 9-1. Stepping into the box, Joe Mauer. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Hard on the ground toward short. There is Dozier. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder, number 27.
Well, that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Now to the plate, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Three and 1. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. 1 out, nobody on. Here's Dozier out at short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Ready for another chance? Michael Lee. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Saunders is under it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Yeah, but he has been so good. You're talking about getting into the 8th inning with 100 pitches. Not many guys do that.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here's another 2-2. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Cole Calhoun goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Stepping in now, number 99. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
At the plate, Bill Blanchard. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cox giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, number 3. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Number 3.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder Gary Cox.
Now at the plate, Gary Cox. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Now it's 2-0. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, now he's at the risk of walking him here. And again, I just think he's on empty at this point. Looks to me like he's fighting his mechanics and not throwing it where he wants to because of it.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Settling in now, David Lee. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right side. Cozart makes a great play. He gathers the throw. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
Stepping in, Brandon Belt. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider.
Well, the reliever on the mound started getting in trouble, and we thought he might be out of gas before this at-bat started. And sure enough, he serves up the home run. Hindsight is 20/20, but I think they'll be kicking themselves for not turning to a fresh arm to get out of this jam.
Second base.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, it ain't my fault.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line, and that's through for a hit. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, number 70. As it's on the ground toward the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, it couldn't have worked out any better. The 9-hitter gets a single and moves the lead runner to third. Now you're first and third, and here comes the top of the order.
Into the box, Joe Mauer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 now to Mauer. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to center field. Ellsbury is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Stepping up now, Mike Trout. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. And he's back in standing. Here it comes on 0-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Just hung in there on that one.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches. That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
4 runs here in this half inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit on the ground to short. Dozier has it. On to Cozart here for the force, and that'll be that. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Astros lead this one 13-1. Buddy Whitaker comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Buddy Whitaker.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another try at 2-2. Weekly hit towards first. Belt takes it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cox is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
2, shortstop Brian Dozier.
Stepping in, Brian Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. A 1 pitch on its way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 2-2. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. The Astros get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Derek Lowry earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Tanaka gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. A reminder that extra trains on the number 4 line as well as the B and D lines will be available at the Yankee Stadium subway stop, located on the corner of 161st Street and River Avenue. Metro North train service to Connecticut and Westchester County will be available at the 125th Street subway stop.